Well, oh, well, oh, well, oh, well.
Well, oh well.
Tell me more, tell me more.
Did you get very far?
Welcome back to Shattered Worlds RPG. I'm your Loremaster, Jeff, and with me, I'm so blessed. Couldn't be happier. It's AJ Ganaros.
Hi.
Hey, hey, hey. This is a sneaky little one-on-one. AJ won't be here for next week's episode, so we're going to get a little spicy.
Do a little sneaking around.
All right, let's get right into it.
So are we operating under the assumption, like, do I need to roll to convince my friends that Ondashar told me to stay with Petey, or are we working on the assumption that they bought it?
That's a great question. I think it's easier for us if they buy it just on a production level, because then otherwise I'd have to play all of them.
Exactly.
So let's gosh. Oh, there's so much opportunity for mischief. I'm just gonna say, yeah, they buy it. I'll see if anyone's suspicious. Okay. Electo's like, Ondashar wanted you to stay here with Peter. So what, we'll meet up later once?
We'll meet up later. Right now, the reasoning he gave me was that you and I are the only ones who are equipped to fight supernatural beings, which is what we are concerned is trying to get Peter right now. And I am not going to be too much help to. I think you will be a bigger help to the rest of the team than I will be. I can handle one person just fine.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll hold on to the amulet for now, and we'll meet you over at the site. If the bad guys do show up, just try not to kill anybody, okay?
I will not kill anyone unless they try to kill me first.
Okay. All right. Well, because we can, we could probably break you out of prison, but, yeah.
We'll see if that's necessary.
Okay. Good luck, Gale. And then Keziah does a quick scan of your body and just looks at it, gives her device a little suspicious glare or whatever. And she leans in and she says, there may be some kind of toxin or poison here in the crypt, so be careful and don't die.
Don't plan on dying.
Actually, you know what? I think I'm going to give the two of you an inoculation against most parasites. And she works up a thing. You haven't eaten or drank anything here yet, have you?
Not yet.
Great. Well, okay. And she zaps you with her hypo spray, and then she goes over and fiddles with her thing a bit, and then zaps him.
I will wait there with. Is PD still staying in the crypt as well?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
All right. I think I am probably going to wait maybe a maximum of 5, maybe 10 minutes. I'm just preparing a few things and then I'm going to go. You stay here. You batten down the hatches. You'll be fine.
Okay. Perfect. All right. Well, I'll just sit here in the dark then.
I'm pretty sure Crunch has got solitaire on that thing.
Okay, good deal. Thanks. Thanks a lot, Gil.
No problem. Stay safe.
Sure thing.
And then I let him, I slip out and let him close up the crypt, and then I'm on my way back to the ruins.
Very cool. Okay, you come up back to the surface, and you can't see the all the commotion due to the temple being in the way. And you manage to stealth your way over. Give me a stealth roll to avoid any detection.
Oh boy. Oh, that's not going to be a good one. I don't want to use my bless yet because I feel like there could be more important shit to do that with. Stealth is what skill? Shadow, probably, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, that's gonna be a 14. It was not a great roll.
Okay, you are skulking over. You slide behind some new high dunes so they can't see you. But like as you're going behind one, you see dust is kind of billowing up south of the, what do you call it? South of the temple where the hangar is.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe that means the vehicles are leaving. So maybe they just are grabbing Hemdor and getting out.
Mm-hmm.
So
Is it
maybe
in the
they aren't
direction of
taking
the...
everyone off the site. You're not sure.
Is the dust cloud coming from the direction of the crypt, or is it coming from the direction of the landing pad?
The landing pad is farther southwest. Like it's even farther away from the temple than the catacombs entrance, the servants entrance.
So it's safe to assume that that's probably the crypt.
So if we draw a map, the crypt is north of the temple.
North of okay, so not the crypt. Okay.
Yeah, south of the temple is most of the dig site business where the hangar is.
Oh, yes.
And then sort of due west of that is the servants entrance out 1,000 feet or so. And then farther southwest is the landing site where the Jamma Jr. is projected to land. You arrive at the staircase down into the servants' entrance, and there's no guard because Crunch sent him down into it.
I go up to the door. Is it currently closed? I'm gonna say my magic words.
No, it's still open.
Then I will walk through. If that weird barrier is there, I will let Maja go up to bypass it, then walk through and let him back in. And then I will say Newsmont.
Okay, so first you have to go through that like 100 feet or so to the circular room, and then between those two cabinets.
Yes.
So you're walking down this hallway. There are a few electric lights standing, like because of the archaeological dig or whatever. And Maja says, there's activity in the circular chamber.
Someone's in here.
I guess I'll call it the mural room because its walls are a big mural.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so up ahead you see the faint light of work lights, and you hear the sound of 3 people talking to each other.
I try to sneak in. I will settle for listening in, but if I can, I would very much like to try and see who is there.
Like a zoom in kind of function.
Yeah, like kind of, like if I can use my Virtua goggles to do it, great. If not, I feel like that's a roll for sure.
Sure, yeah, give me a light roll.
Light roll, that's gonna be this die is not liking me today. 15.
15. Okay. So it's those two students from earlier, a young man and woman, and Mother Gravlock.
Oh boy. Am I hearing any of them talk about how our team is running the dig site?
So she's saying something about how probably within a day or two they'll be going further into the excavation. And so she's explaining some of their duties, but nothing more exciting than that.
I'm trying to decide whether I want to just walk right in and try to be diplomatic or if I want to try and scare them out with some magic.
Maja counsels caution. He says the priestess has the true gift. She will not be easily swayed. And that room is a source of power. If you were to get her out of that room, you would have a better time subduing her.
Do I have to see where I am casting a familiar?
Huh. That's a good question. I think you do, yes.
What I want to do is I want to summon that same, like, demonic black fox that I summoned a couple episodes ago.
Mm-hmm.
Ideally, I would love for it to just, like, fall down from the ceiling, but I don't think I can do that because I can't see it, right?
I mean, you could peek down one of the side passages and, like, you know, you'd have to peek out a little bit, but yeah, you can have it drop down from the, like, above the doorway right outside the room.
Oh, there's the map. If there is any kind of, like, side channel that I can.
So, like, where you found the big wine bottle.
Yes, yes, where I found the big wine bottle. I'm going to sneak over to that area and, like, I want to summon the fox, have it either come out of the journal room and start running towards the exit, or I want it to just fall down from the ceiling and uh, run around the room a couple times.
Run around the circular room that they're in.
Yes.
Cool. Hell yes. Yeah, just give me a regular old summoning roll. That's I believe it's a shadow.
Yep, that's 17. I'm going to use an action point. I rolled a 17. I want to bump it up to a 22.
Perfect. Okay, so this thing, you can either make it last longer or be tougher or faster.
How long would it last if I didn't boost that?
Well, familiar, I always have it last like an hour or two, so probably don't need that.
What I want to do is I want to make it tougher because Gravlock is like very serious magic user, at least holy magic user. So I don't want her to be able to dissipate it if I can help it.
Okay, cool. So yeah, you it appears and starts running around the mural room, and all of a sudden you hear those two like getting all flustered and startled and stuff. And Mother Gravlock starts saying a prayer, sort of low under her breath. Maja says she plans to trap it.
I would like to try and make the ground shake.
Interesting.
Would that fall under like elemental or maybe like if I do a like targeted blast, like a force blast on the ground that makes the floor rumble?
I think it would just like break it. I don't think it would make it rumble. Because it's the strike power you're working with, right?
True, yeah. Um, yeah, I would go with that. I would something that would cause her to like lose her footing a little bit. Like she's in the middle of saying this thing, and I want her to like see at her feet that something's happening to the ground.
Cool. You are going to need to peek around the corner again. So I'm going to make you make a stealth check.
Nowhere even in the tray. Oh, that's bad still. You know what? Getting in is important. I'm gonna bless that one.
Hell yeah. Okay. So the floor all around her just like goes and like ripples and then flies up. There's rocks flying towards the cabinets. The doors are all peppered with stones and shit, and she like stumbles. She doesn't seem to notice you unless she's playing it cool. And that will disrupt her attempt here. Okay, so your fox runs, and you wanted it to run this direction or into the catacombs?
I wanted it to do a couple laps around the chamber and then start booking it, uh, actually into the catacombs.
Okay, nice. So it's almost between the cabinets, and she goes, "Stop!" And this like lines of greenish white force sort of come from above and below the floor and the ceiling near the cabinets, and they will stop the creature. I would allow you to make it go away if you wanted to. Otherwise, it's like spinning around, acting like a fox.
If she inspects this thing, is she going to like clock that it's my shit?
It just depends on how much she knows magic. If she's able to differentiate it from a living creature or
Yeah.
a spiritual being.
I would love for it to just kind of like ravenously try to get out of the cage.
Okay, cool. So it's scratching and clawing and
Yeah.
making no progress. She shouts for the students to go get Professor N. And the two of them tear out of the mural room and are running. One of them's got a flashlight. It's like the guy is going faster than the girl, and she like rolls her eyes as he like tears ass ahead. They go past your position and reach the base of the stairs.
Hmm. What else can I do in this room to try and get her out? I could try and because we're not quite in there yet, but we are very close to where we were hearing the voices.
Yes, you were into the catacombs a ways before that happened.
But does she know that? I would love to try and cast Compel on her.
Now, recall that that is a holy power, and she will most assuredly recognize it as such.
True.
And she may have resistance or training against it. In fact, she most assuredly would. As a priestess of Xorah, they have a pretty extensive training program for fighting demons, even though most people never run across one.
Holy crap! I have resist domination. I didn't even know I had that. I need to take better care of my character sheet. Um, Goodness, what can I do to get her out of this room? Um, I would love to make a noise loud enough in this hallway that she would hear it.
Okay, cool. Maybe across the hall near one of the
Yeah.
other rooms.
Like I would love to throw just a handful if I can find some pebbles on the ground or something. Just kind of like throw them like caltrops across the hall.
Cool. Okay, roll What would this be? It's a deception. Yeah, let's make it a shadow check.
Okie doke. All right, thank God. 20.
Okay. So you're not looking because you're in a side hallway, so you don't know for sure, but in Metal Gear Solid, a like exclamation point would appear over her head. And she says, "Rebecca, is that you? What's happening?" And you hear her start striding this direction. Oh, and you can look through your familiar's eyes because you're close enough if you want.
Is Maja able to make me sound like other people?
He certainly made your voice very big that one time.
Oh, because I would love to be able to try and be Rebecca if I could and convince her that Hallowell needs her or something, but I don't think we haven't established anything that could say I would do that. Be able to anyway.
Yeah, I mean, your vocal cords would be different. Like, he thinks he could try, but he's not sure if it would be convincing.
All right. If not sure of convincing, then am I able to throw my voice at all and make it sound like it's coming from the catacombs? Because I would love. The other day idea I had was just like a big booming leave.
He says, "I could go up and over and summon a creature."
That works.
"I will need to take over."
Be my guest.
All right, so you hands flop down, head tilts back a little bit, eyes roll back in your head, and you float up an inch or so. And yeah, Maja flies through the stone, comes down on the other side of the mural room, and he sort of coalesces vaguely into a sort of shadow. And he's looking through the force cage with the fox, and he makes something appear in the middle of the mural room, and it's like an imp is trying to come into reality, but the mural room's magic is trying to fight him, and he goes, "Ah!" And what did you want it to say?
I just wanted to say something like leave or get out or something like that.
Yeah,
Am I
get
able to
out.
boost Maja?
No.
Nah, yeah. Fair.
Yeah, he's pretty, what do you call it? Static. It's not like he has a soul that you can boost with energy. He's more of an elemental force.
Mm-hmm.
So she turns back and she says, "Demon, you think you can fool me, but I know you are housed within a being of flesh and blood. I will not fall for your tricks." Oh, Maja's taking over, so
Do you want me to do as Maja?
I mean, you can talk, yeah, but the creature starts like crawling its way like into reality, and like it's got like legs, but they don't work, so its front legs are doing or its arms or whatever, they're clawing their way across the stone, sort of breaking it up. And she says, "I can fight 2 battles at once. I have Xorah on my side." Creature keeps crawling forward. And then finally she sighs and holds out a hand and attempts to banish the demon. And she is unsuccessful. It's like writhing around, and like white sort of hands are coming out of nowhere to grab it. And it breaks through, and it steps out of the mural onto the regular rock and stretches up, and like gross, scaly black tentacles start coming out of it. And Maja says, I believe that is enough. And then swirls back into you, and you are back in your body, like up against the wall, trying not to make noise.
Is she like running out or trying to do anything?
You can't tell right now what she's doing. She seemed to have stopped walking this direction. So she's between you and this creature, this legless imp or whatever it is.
Is she out of the circular chamber where I couldn't get in?
She is out, yeah.
Fire is my dumbest stat. This is a mistake. But I am fully going to like casually walk up and act surprised to have seen her. So I'm just walking up. I'm seeing her travel in the opposite direction, and I go, "Oh, Gravlock, Hallowell's looking for you. She sent me here to go send you over to her."
Okay, so she is standing like, I don't know, what do you call it? 90 degrees to the walkway, and she's got one hand off to her left, sort of challenging the demon monster, and she's got her holy symbol held out to her right, directly at you. And she says, Gale, I was expecting you.
Oh, did someone already let you know that Hallowell was looking for you?
I know you're doing something to fool the authorities. I understand that you are fugitives and that you have been masquerading as university employees. I have no quarrel with you and your legal troubles, but this is a bridge too far. And she casts something. The beastie tries to jump out of it, and all of a sudden, like, rock just like comes pouring out of the ceiling and crushes the thing, just completely covers it with stones. And now there's like maybe a foot gap between this pile of rocks and the ceiling. And she pulls her hand back, and the rock goes back up into the ceiling and reforms, and it's as if it had never been altered, except there's this black slime goo kind of coming off it and like dripping down the ceiling and the walls. And there's a bunch on the floor as well.
Oh, what? Oh, goodness. Did one of those like shadow creature things come out of the catacombs? That they haven't. Our experience when we were looking through there was that they couldn't come past the catacombs. They couldn't get into this area. So this is new information. I have to go and investigate.
Okay, roll me a deception.
It's not going to go well. It's not going to go well. Oh, yeah, 19. 19. It's 19.
All right, that was enough.
Oh, thank God.
She says, Gale, I'm putting a lot of trust in you, but you are blessed by the gods. I have no choice. And she steps aside and gestures for you to join her or follow, go past her towards the mural room.
I'll do what I can to figure out what's going on. No promises. This is all new to me.
Indeed. She doesn't seem convinced that any of this is new to you, but she's being cool for now. Maja says, I warned you. She is dangerous in the extreme.
As long as we're in, I don't think there's a way she can follow us, so.
You don't think she'll be able to go into the catacombs?
Not once I close the doors.
Okay, so there's the cabinets that block out this section, but that big weird blue door, that's a little farther in. But that's your plan, to like run ahead of her and close it.
Oh, is she following me?
Not yet. Like she's encouraging you to join her, and presumably she's going to want to go in there with you.
I mean, I can go check it out, but like I said, Halliwell's looking for you. It seems pretty urgent.
She says, "The urgency is here with us now. You have never had a better opportunity to renounce the pull of this creature. I have consecrated this site. We can do this now."
I mean, I really told you that what is happening here is purely for research. I have no interest in dispelling anything. If you want to follow me, then be my guest. But I will be relatively useless in here without it.
All right. She taps her comm badge or whatever, and she's having a chat with somebody. Do you want to walk past her?
I'd love to walk past.
Okay. You walk past her, and she has lowered her holy symbol and slides it into a pocket, but holds her hand on it in the pocket and like watches you as you pass. And she drops into step behind you. Now there is a lot of goop that you're going to have to walk through.
Yeah, I can go ahead and trudge right through that.
All right, you trudge through the gore, and she's right behind you. You slide into the mural room, and you do feel that like tension as Maja gets a little itchy, you know. And you're walking through. You see the like places where the creature clawed the stone up, and you can detect the faintest like residue of a horrible monster from the great beyond. And you see your fox running around inside that force cage between the two cabinets.
Fine, you got me. I was messing with you. Can you let that go?
Very well. Whoosh, lines disappear and the creature's free.
I can use it to scout ahead.
Wonderful. Can you see through its eyes?
Yep.
Very useful utility.
All right, I will send it into the front rooms. Do I have any reason to believe that anything has changed since I last been in here?
No.
Then it's purely for show then that I have it like going forward. I'm not looking through shit.
Okay. Cool. All right, you send it forward. So you head for the cabinets, and yeah, you get there. She steps in beside you and she says, "I just want you to know I'm very hopeful that our partnership can achieve correct ends."
And the word correct is what's bothering me. So if you could maybe cool it with that.
Gale.
Anyway, the front chamber that we started looking at first looks clear. I would be careful in there if you haven't been in there before. There is some mind foolery going on.
Mind foolery. Care to expand?
Got any loved ones you wish you could hear their voice one more time? Because you might.
Oh, right. I can boost our defenses, spiritually speaking.
I have my own pretty adept defenses against this particular thing. You feel free to up your own defenses in the meantime, but I'm good.
Very well. So you guys walk forward into wide chamber A. I picked this blue hat lady,
Yeah.
and she is examining these various areas. She goes up to the toad-faced sconce with a torch in it, and she's examining it.
Yeah, no, there doesn't seem to be much significant value with the torches.
She reaches up and touches the torch and then clasps all the way around it and closes her eyes. And you see she shudders a bit as some kind of connection is made.
Yeah, we haven't figured that out quite yet, but it's not the most significant thing in here. Actually, I think the more significant thing would be down this side path here.
Uh, One of these catacomb tunnels to the left and right.
Yes, I'm trying to get her to look at this chamber to the left, right next to her toad torch.
Okay, she peeks down and she says, "Ah, various practitioners from the age when the temple was open. Not practitioners, what do you call it? Parishioners. For a burial. Interesting. And there's some of their treasures are stored with them. Did you attempt to open any of them?"
I didn't myself, but something happened in one of them. One of our team members uh, tried to abscond with a coat.
Interesting. Wow.
I can send a scout down here if you would like to get a better idea.
Please.
And I send the fox down there. I'm kind of hoping that she's going to be looking dead ahead at the fox.
Yes.
While she's looking at the fox, I would like to try and make my way towards that gate.
Cool. So he skulk sniffs, like going down. And you can step through the gate, and then you're going to go kava, close it.
Do I have to roll to see if I've snuck away from her successfully?
Yes. But you'll get a
Okey-doke.
slight bonus because of your trickery.
I rolled an 18 on the die. Well, a 6 on the die plus 12, 18.
That gets it done. You slide your way across.
All right, I get past the gate, and I just kind of yell back, "Sucks to suck, I guess." Newsmot.
Oh, Newsmot opens it, I think. No, you're right. You're right.
My code says word for defend is Newsmot, word for release is Kavad.
Yes, you're right. So, yeah, all of a sudden, this door just slams down. The runes glow briefly and then fade.
I recall the familiar.
All
She's
right,
just in there alone now.
Familiar vanishes.
All right, what now? I want to try and make my way back to the baptismal chamber.
Perfect. Yeah, you trundle through the stained room, past the puzzle panel, into the baptismal chamber, and you have arrived.
All right.
Give me a light check.
Just straight up and down?
Yeah.
16.
Okay. That's all you get.
That's all I get. All right. I'm going to go into the water and see if I can't try to attune with that podium that I was looking at earlier.
Yes. So Maja's plan had been to summon a bit of astral material into the shape of the thing and then turn it, sort of like making a key out of nothing.
Mm-hmm.
And he thinks that'll work.
Yeah, let's give it a shot. Do you need to take over again?
Um, It would be faster, but I could teach you the technique.
This is research. Why not? Teach me.
Very well. You'll have to go under the water.
And she just dives in.
Cool. So he basically opens up the dimensional inventory in front of the thing and starts drawing out matter from whatever's in there. You don't know what he's stealing it from, but basically, yeah, he's drawing forth existing matter and sort of like hardening it into a shape.
Yeah. I'm just kind of watching his hand, seeing if there's any like intricate finger motions that he's doing to try and copy on my own later.
Sure, give me a light check. Detect magic, so your ranks will add to that.
All right. 20.
20. Okay. Do you have any action points left?
Did I use one? No, I didn't. I used one at the beginning and I haven't used another one since. All right, so I have two left. I will use one to make it better, yeah.
Okay, nice. So, yeah, you realize that he's doing some complex geometry and he's basically weaving together several different, like, the fundamentals of spellcraft. So it's now that you've seen it done, you could probably recreate it. You may not be as effective. It might not last as long, but you have the basics down.
Yeah, so now I can do kind of like a shoddy craft something kind of roll.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, if you need a key, this might do the trick.
I'm just gonna start a spell list titled Maja.
So he puts the thing in, tilts it to the right, it clicks, and then the whole panel that it's attached to slowly turns counterclockwise and then clicks. And then the even larger square panel around that slides forward an inch or two into itself. And those drains open up. And the water starts pouring away. And then once the water is down, that whole section just kind of floats forward about 3 feet and clicks into place, revealing a narrow pathway.
In for a penny, in for a pound. Gale starts walking down the path.
Okay, you just go in and then you turn to the right a little bit, and it's basically just a hole down into the water channel that all the water just went into.
Do I see anything? Does the hole lead to anywhere, or is it just a reservoir for the water to disappear?
This is basically a hole for somebody to drop into the water channel or come back out. There's little grooves on one side, so you could like climb down into the water or up out of it.
Just for safety, I'll reach into the dimensional inventory and grab like a would it be safe to assume that I have a rope in there that I could kind of like hang down?
Sure. Yeah, you got plenty of rope.
I'll tie it off at the top and I'll drop it down and I'll just kind of like rappel down the hole.
There's nowhere to tie it to.
No tying?
There's a couple of sconces on either side of the entryway. On the map, they're little gray blobs. You could tie it off to one of those.
Yeah, no, I want to tie it off to a sconce and I want to check the sturdiness before I
Yeah,
take
it's
a
real
plunge.
sturdy.
Alrighty, I'll tie it off to a sconce. I'll drop it down the hole as far as it'll go and I'll start kind of like climbing down.
All right. I will now reveal this area. So yeah, you can swim down that channel. It's just sort of like pretty stagnant water. So you swim down and then it just keeps going.
Is this a situation where I'm going to be holding my breath for a very long time?
You have like a respirator thing that has a reservoir of oxygen, so you'll be all right.
Okie dokie.
So you're just swimming down.
Swimming, And oh, there's a lot of water. Wow.
It turns a little bit here and there, but no surprises. Turns off to the left a little bit. Keep going.
Oh yeah, no, I'll follow this for as long as it goes, unless if anything starts trying to fuck with me, I'll deal with that when I have to. But it is full on exploration mode.
So far, nothing crazy happens. It bends to the right, then off to the left, and then it bends a little more and starts heading slightly northeast. There's little gaps there. That's where it's going under the one of the catacomb channels.
Oh, oh, so those are like side channel things. Okay, yeah,
But for you, it's just a straight shot.
yeah. That gives me a lot of information about the map that I don't have yet.
Yeah, and it comes to a section where you see another one of those sort of rune-like doors, except instead of down to up, there's one on either side. So maybe if you said the word, it would shut off this point.
Hmm. So would I need to say the word for close again, or would I need to open it? And if I say open, is that going to open the door that I just closed on her?
Well, it's wide open, so you don't need to open it.
Is there any like am I seeing anything that would make me want to what am I seeing through the doors?
It goes forward and slopes up and out of sight. So most of this time it's been going down a little bit. Now it's going back up. So presumably it'll maybe go to another baptismal chamber or some sort of well or something. You're not sure.
I think I would try to follow it up.
Okay. Yeah. So you follow it up and you come and it widens out into a sort of a void in the rock, and you come up into a pool with shallow walkway around it, but it's all uncarved stone. So this was a natural formation that somebody dug the water channel into.
Hmm.
And this one's high enough, so if they open those, or no, it's low. So maybe there's magic that fills up the baptismal chamber when when something happens on this end. You're not sure.
Can I do like a detect magic or like any kind of insight check to see if me lowering the water level on the other end has lowered the water level on this end as well?
It seems to have made it rise up the same amount as went down in there.
It's a one for one thing. If one goes up, the other goes down. Okay.
Yeah.
In that case, I think that is about as much as I want to explore the channel here. I'd probably start heading back to where I entered that one from and try to explore farther up past Wide Chamber C.
Oh, you want to go all the way back to the baptismal chamber?
Uh, does it look like there's anything else to explore through the water rising chamber that I just entered?
So if you think about this room, it's kind of like maybe like the inside of a pear or a gourd.
Mm-hmm.
Sort of narrows up to the top, and you can walk around the pool.
And there's a door to the left and the right.
There's no doors. There's just like sort of walkway around where you came up out of. And it seems pretty basic, like, but you don't know why they'd have a room with nothing in it.
And so this really is just like there's no exit, there's just that one room, nothing in it.
Yeah, you don't see an obvious exit, but maybe if you put your hands on the wall or something. Maybe you'd come across something.
Can I do a quick detect magic to see if I can sense anything in the room?
Sure.
That is a 16.
Okay, there is a slight outline of a doorway headed northeast on the edge of the gourd wall. And yeah, it looks like there used to be an entrance there, but was filled up with stone. And it's a slightly different composition of stone than the stuff around it. Maja says, "This is how she escaped.
How who escaped?
Aranzadi, she poured the stone into the walkway just as our friendly priestess did.
Oh,
And then she left. Ironblood Whirlwind must be just through there."
well then let's see if she's still hiding. I want to try and trace the outline to see if that does anything, or if not, just push dead center.
Okay, you run your hands along. You're sensing a powerful binding spell. And when you push, the stone is like a little bit spongy. You're not sure what that means, but like it's like it's lost some of its oomph. But your hand goes in like a quarter of an inch, and then it meets resistance.
Like it's eroded weirdly.
Yeah.
I'll push until I feel the resistance and then see if there's anything I can like grab onto.
Okay, yeah, you're kind of clawing at the surface, and you discover something like a serpent shape of it's almost like a blending of holy and magical energy.
Is this what I need the pendant for this, huh? Unless I can do the same kind of craft trick. Let me see if can I try to craft another key?
There's not a depression. It's more like
It's just the symbol.
something within the stone froze at the moment of the spell's completion. So you're not sure if it's a creature or just sort of frozen spell force, but it's what's maintaining this wall.
Oh, so there's something trapped inside of this that I'm sensing from touching it.
Yeah, essentially it's what's keeping the stone from crumbling. Maja says, "I have seen one of these before."
Where have you seen it? Is this something I can break on my own, or is it?
"You will need a priestess with the true gift to banish this being."
Do I really need to go get her?
He chuckles. He says there may be another way in. But if you wish to include her, I see no reason why you shouldn't.
I don't want to include her. She's just going to make things difficult.
She could be used as bait to draw the creatures out. Maybe even give her to one of them.
Now, bait I'm not upset about.
A last-minute betrayal wouldn't go amiss.
Uh,
He is very horny for battle.
I go back and see if she's still there.
Hell yeah. You drop back down in the water, you swim your way back, and as you pop up out of the baptismal chamber, she is standing in the doorway, her sleeves rolled up, just looking badass, ready to go.
The door of the baptismal chamber.
Yes.
Oh, she knows words too. Oh, okay. She found my secret.
Gale.
Okay, look, we can apologize later. There's stuff forward if you'd like to join me.
Forward? Under the water?
There's, I think, some kind of like encapsulated energy. It feels holy.
Interesting. There are references to a creature of rock and spirit, summoned to bind the creatures within their prison. I wonder if this could be that.
Well, there's certainly a lot of rock in that room. Some of it feels a little spongy to me, honestly, but like there's a very firm thing protecting something in that room. If you'd like to follow me, I can take you to it. No tricks.
I must consult our matriarch supreme. I cannot engage these creatures directly without her approval.
Listen, I'm going back there to try and do something about it. You can either supervise that and help it go well, or you can go ahead and just get lost and trapped in here.
She chuckles and she says, Gale, I've been around a lot longer than you have. I understand these things. I know the creature has convinced you that it must engage these beings for some useful purpose. The truth is, Aranzadi made the right decision by locking them in there. If we release them, we must be able to destroy them. There is no other option.
And Gale's voice kind of drops into that, like, not quite the full Maja gravel, but like something close into it. And in her best attempt to intimidate, she just turns to her and goes, "And what makes you think I can't?"
Are you just being creepy, or are you trying to convince her to come with you?
A little bit of both, honestly.
Okay, roll an intimidation check.
It's not going to go well. Fire is my worst stat.
Now, Maja can add up to +6 if you want to get real scary.
I would love to get real scary. I rolled a 4, my fire is a 7. An 11's not going to do it.
Do you have any ranks in intimidation?
I made Gale the most unsociable character possible.
So you'll have to add the full Maja to make this work.
I will add the full Maja to make it work.
Okay.
I think that's representative of the voice.
So the viewer sees this like holy chamber start to like warp and shift, and like the light swim around. The sconces have little green lights in them that sort of like retreat back into them, and dust is filtering down from the ceiling, and Gale grows a couple sizes, and her like jacket and pants tighten a little bit, and her eyes blaze red, and she says, I see what you mean. Then let us make a compact, a truce, with very specific guidelines, as they did in the days of old.
How specific?
You and I will enter the sanctum of the goddess. We will engage the enemy and destroy them utterly, and then we will exit this chamber in peace, close it so that no one may ever enter, and exit as friends.
This is all assuming we exit, yes?
That is the agreement. So basically, until you leave, you have to work together. You can't attack her or allow her to come to harm. So you won't be able to do Maja's like double cross to, trick her and then turn on her thing.
When you say won't be able to,
Like, it'll
Like, is
break the
this
contract immediately, and
okay?
she will be able to bring the full power of the goddess on you in a holy site, so presumably more powerfully.
Okay. I will make this deal, but if it looks like it's going sideways at all, if I feel like you are breaking that contract at any point, you are on your own.
This is acceptable. And she reaches out her hand to shake yours.
I kind of hesitate to grab hers back because I feel like it's going to burn, but I do.
Okay, you feel a ripple of will, and it is done.
All right. This way.
She walks over to one of the sconces and touches it, and you hear doors closing. Thunk, thunk, thunk off in the distance.
I could have just said some words. You watched me do it before. It would have been a lot easier.
She laughs and removes her outer robe and ties down her sleeves with little cords and rolls up her pants, and she tightens up her belt and makes sure her hammer is well situated, and she gives a prayer to the goddess, and she says, "Lead the way."
I've already jumped in mid-prayer. Like, are you coming?
Cool. So you go down the steps into the pathway, then down the hole and into the tube. I don't know, tunnel of water.
Secret tunnel.
And yes, I think we can leave it there as you go to engage these two very scary demons with a very powerful priestess at your side. You convinced her by 1 point to come with you.
God damn. Oh, that was very lucky.
Yeah. All right.
I am really liking this. See, I was not expecting to find the energy so quickly. I am very excited to be going up against a demon.
Yeah.
I'm excited to start getting to the battle horny part.
Hell yeah. Just inside the prison, Corpse Gleaner draws herself up into this weird shimmery snake shape. And she holds up a hand as if she's like a wizard summoning lightning. And she turns to Misery's shade and she says, "Our vessels are coming. Prepare yourself, my husband. Ye shall feast momentarily." All right. We don't need to do likes. It's just you. Wishes for next time.
I would love to see what happens. Like I mean, I feel like a lot of my wishes are just preparing myself to hear what the next episode with the rest of the crew is going to be. I have a feeling they'd try to find Gale, but I would love if they uh I'm just interested to see how they deal with finding out that Gale is not actually in the crypt.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh Wishes. I would love to find a way to make it so that a very last minute, I feel like Gail's willing to break this contract if she feels like there is no way that Gravlock is going to be getting out of the situation that she gets put in.
Mm-hmm.
So my wish is to be able to successfully break this contract.
Without getting wiped out by a goddess.
Yeah.
Break contract, stay alive.
Get her wiped out before I get wiped out.
Hell yeah. Alrighty. I hope Christy will be okay with my secret decision. We'll find out.
Oh boy.
Mwahaha. How do people find you on the internet?
She put a tracker in me the second she inoculated me, huh?
I'll
You
never tell.
you can find me on the internet, on Blue Sky and Tumblr and such as AJ the Slayer. Posting a bit more stuff on Blue Sky now. Always pretty active on Tumblr. Go ahead and come by for a fun time. I'm in the middle of my run of the Drowsy Chaperone. That's been going fantastic so far. I've been loving it. There's still four more shows, depending on when this goes up. If it goes up after this weekend, then sorry you missed it. It was a great show.
Hell yeah. Let's see. You can find me all over the place at El Jefe Tacoma. We have a Facebook page and a Facebook group, True Heroes of Shattered Worlds RPG. Let's see. Our music is by Mark Commit. You can find information about how to take classes on music from him in our show notes. And let's see. I also do Omniversal Escapades, which is a actual play RPG comedy live stream every other Sunday at 6 Pacific. And I also do The Great and Secret Knowledge, a speculative fiction podcast in which we cover all sorts of sci-fi and fantasy, supernatural horror, alternative history, all sorts of things. So check that out on your podcatcher of choice or on YouTube. And I think that will cover it. Thank you, AJ. Thank you, listener. And until next time, keep it rolling. Shout out to Space Knife for letting us use their track, I'm Taking Off, Shield Your Eyes, from their Into the Black Hole EP. Thanks, Space Knife. Keep it rolling.
I'm taking off. But I mean, like, having weird Maja stuff ends up being a pretty good excuse to separate the party every now and again, which is adds a little bit of tension, and I enjoy that a lot.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah, no, I thought about being told to stay out of the ruins, and I was like, that Gale doesn't want to leave these ruins. Absolutely not.
It's so funny because you'd be much more successful at this task if you brought all your friends.
Exactly.
But, yeah, this will be exciting. They'll be off doing normal, regular old spy shit, and then we'd cut over to you fighting demons. Hello, hello, hello. This is me. It's a 1-on-1. I'm gonna do it regular.